Unvaccinated people in Austria have gone into lockdown after the country recorded the highest COVID-19 infection rate in Western Europe. Police have been carrying out spot checks, and anyone caught ignoring the rules will be fined between 500 and 3,600 euros. On Sunday, hundreds of people protested against the new rules. From next Monday, people in the UK over the age of 40 can receive their COVID-19 booster jabs. 16 and 17-year-olds will also be able to get their second shot. It follows a rise of coronavirus infections with more than 39,000 confirmed cases on Monday. Prime Minister Boris Johnson said new restrictions over Christmas can't be ruled out.
We don't see anything in the current data that leads us to think that we need to go to Plan B. Which is, as you know, several steps short of a lockdown, but nonetheless would require more restrictions. We don't see anything in the data that says we have to go now to Plan B. But clearly we cannot rule anything out.
Now, for more on the rising coronavirus cases in Europe, Dr. Bharat Pankania is a senior clinical lecturer at University of Exeter Medical School in Bath, and he joins us now live here on Euronews tonight. Thank you so much, Doctor, for joining us. I want to start with Austria, one of these countries imposing new restrictions, this lockdown for unvaccinated people. Do you think that will solve the case in Austria?
No. The shortest possible answer is no. There is obviously a problem where there is such extensive vaccine hesitancy, and therefore the government in Austria should have seen this coming and done something about vaccine hesitancy. Why are the people not taking the vaccines? Why do they not wish to be protected? So we need to address this. And in any case at all, to sort out the rising number of cases, it has to be multi-layered. So vaccines is one good option. On top of that, we need boosters for declining immunity. We need mask wearing. We need ventilation. We need mitigation in schools. We need ventilation. We need to immunize all age groups. All of these measures are also needed.
Well, another country that's seeing record numbers is the UK. Boris Johnson is urging people to get the jab. He just added this booster jab for those over 40. He's also added the second jab for the 16 and 17-year-olds. But he does not want to go into any kind of new restrictions yet. Is that the right course of action?
No, again, the course of actions that Prime Minister Johnson is taking is singularly focused on boosters, whereas he should, and the time to focus on things is now, which is focus on telling people to avoid crowds, to wear masks, wear good quality masks properly, better ventilation, and the immunization of children in schools, and immunize against influenza as well. All of these measures are very, very important, and we need to address them rather than just focus on boosters and giving the second jab to the 16, 17-year-olds.
Doctor, I want to pick up on a point that you mentioned there, better ventilation. How does that work in the middle of the winter?
Yes, it's a tough call. So what we have to do is either you reduce the number of people or you have to have a free flow of air. And if that includes being cold in a room, you have to live with it or do something. Either you reduce the number of people or you have a throughput of fresh air. Better still, don't have too many people in one room with stale air. We've got no choice because this thing, unfortunately, is aerosol spread.
Dr. Bharat Pankania, thank you so much for joining us here on Euronews tonight.